Jeez, it's hot today. It's been hot for over 40s for the last couple of days, and I reckon it's going to crack it again today. So I'm going to show you around the place and see how we handle with this heat with the garden and the aquaponics. One of the keys is ice. I freeze up a few of these bottles of water every night and they go out into the aquaponics, the worms, in the chook run, the rabbit hutch, just to give everybody a break. One lot goes into the aquaponics. Hopefully that'll help the fish survive a little bit more this weather. Another lot goes in on the worms, not in direct contact, but so the cold air falls. And Athena's saying, "Where's my ice? Bloody hot here." On the worm farm out the front, once again, and we'll swap over the one that was there this morning. It's already melted. Once again, not in direct contact, but so the cool air falls on the worms. Another one goes under the chook house where they like to get out of the sun. How's that, girls? Adequate? Oh well, that's all he can do. One last lot goes in the rabbit cage, just to see if we can keep them a little bit cooler. They don't seem to be that interested, and the odd thing is, in this super hot weather, they're not drinking anywhere near as much water as they do in the regular weather. I don't know why that is. Normally they go through 2 or 3 of these bottles a day, but today and yesterday and the day before, only 1 bottle a day. What are you guys up to? Stay cool. Our main irrigation is by a system of drippers under all the trees and plants. I'll put them on these longer pieces of hose so that we can get a variety of positions for the water and try and encourage root growth in different directions. And these usually go into these tubes by each tree, bit of PVC pipe that goes down about 1 foot and ensures some of the water goes into the root zone. And we've got basically an 8-litre dripper on each tree, a 2-litre dripper on each annual plant or annual plant area, and a 4-litre dripper on all the other big perennials. So they're all the way around. These yay kind of just loving this weather. Ooh. If I'd known about that, I would have put them in earlier. We've got these wicking beds where the water goes down into a reservoir at the bottom and it wicks its way up to the top. They still need a bit of a freshen up on a day like today with a sprinkle from the top, but I'll do that when the sun's gone away a little bit. But basically the most of the water is supplied through the bottom of the bed. And on these super hot days we just keep a hose with a little bit running out around the base of all the big trees, and that stays on each tree for about an hour or so. Just lets the water soak down really deeply into the mulch and helps out, especially with most of the trees being in fruit at the moment. We don't want to lose any just because of lack of water. Then there's a trusty watering can. All the softer, newer plants, the annuals, they get a bit of a water every day just to keep them fresh and nice. Big investment in plants, so we don't want to lose it. A little bit of heat. One thing we really like is these wobble-headed sprinklers. They're designed to work on very low pressure, such as gravity-fed rainwater tank pressure. I think it's down as low as 5 psi, and it throws big droplets of water around rather than a fine mist or spray, so that they penetrate deeper. It's supposed to emulate rainfall a little bit better. And the good thing with this garden, because it's all permeable, gravel paths and mulch, It doesn't matter if we overspray a little bit, it'll all sink in and the tree roots will hopefully pick it up. That's how it was designed. Fingers crossed. Oh, I think our pressure's got just a little bit too low now. Pot plants get a bit of a more traditional watering, and they've all got these saucers at the bottom to keep that extra water. It also gives a bit of water to the birds if they want it. And a lot of our stuff, like our limes, they're in self-watering pots. So this is just a little bonus for these. Further away, like on the verge here, these are all super tough natives. They get a bit of water once a week, whether they need it or not. But they've got to survive on just rainfall with a little bit of extra TLC. That's what they're here for. And the fence line is all natives, but some of them are getting a bit singed at the moment. 3 days of 40-degree heat makes everybody a bit rough around the edges. Oh, and that poor loquat tree, not doing well. And I water it around, just get a little bit of extra humidity and things in for the rabbits here. Give them a little bit of a water, not too much, just to cool the air around the place once or twice a day. Chooks get a little bit of a spray just to clean, once again, cool the air. Hopefully it helps, doing whatever we can. And there's one more really important way to stay cool. Cheers. Happy New Year.